Hello everybody, welcome back. Rune here, back today in Minecraft, in my favorite blocky game. In today's episode, we are going to be working on a build to go around our little farm here. And as you remember in last episode, I built this one over here, this little farm right here. So we can have infinite, basically carrots, potatoes, wheat. One thing I didn't know though, is they actually turned the wheat into bread. So we have bread instead of wheat. I mean, it's good, but I need wheat for cake, so I don't know when we'll do that. But we now have basically unlimited food, and it just kind of funnels in through these little hoppers. I didn't use any of the rails because it was just, yeah, it would not pick it up quick enough. And these hoppers just deliver it down to this chest. And we will have to eventually make extra storage for sure for all this, because look how fast it's coming in. You can literally watch these stacks being put in here as this goes. It's great. I had to cover it all in glass because there were zombies, and put stuff under it and put a roof over it, and just it was a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt to do, but now we got food. We got unlimited food basically, and we don't have to do anything to harvest it up either. No water buckets to grab it all at one time. No punching it. No nothing. It's so good. Life's so much better when everything's automatic. Hey, some of my trees are growing. My mangrove is actually growing. Ooh, you know what that means? We get some new building blocks. Yes, sirree. I'm gonna go to bed. So you guys, if you could tell on my channel, I've been posting a lot of Hightail. I'm not done playing that game. That game is so much fun. If you like the game, I'll leave a link to where you can download Hightail at down in the description below, and you guys can go check it out. It is so much fun of a game to play. It is like the blocky style of this game mixed with RPG elements, and it makes the game so fun. So go check it out. Also, last episode went ahead and put up some jungle wood trees right here with some cocoa beans on it, so that way we can make cookies to go in our bakery there. So that's what we did there. Yeah, we need to go ahead and collect up all this clay because we will need it, and it's satisfying to collect. It's like collecting dirt with this shovel. I love it. I love it. We need to make some more. Ooh, sorry, mud. See, I don't know why these aren't making. Well, that's probably why. I never put the dripstone underneath. Oopsie. Oh well. Dang it, I'm so used to playing Hightail that I hit the wrong button every time. That's fine. We'll grab. I think I still have some mud over here. Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and replace all this back. There we go. We'll now have to figure out something to replace those little blocks with though, because I don't like that just being open. And I don't have any stone blocks with me. I might have some of these chests. No and no. Okay, I don't have any in there, but we do have moss blocks. So we can grab some of these, just put them in there. It'll, you know, look a little odd, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. There we go. Little greenery. Sure. It works. Why not? So I said we were going to work on a build for over there, but I think we're going to work on something different today. Because I do want to build over there, but I think it's just going to wait. Because it's going to be a big build for sure, because we got to cover up. There we go. Look how big that is. We have to cover all three of those up. And I think I want to do 3 different builds, but make them like look like they go together. And maybe even raise this up a few. So I have 2 or 3 stacks of them there. So it just gives us just a metric butt ton of food. So for stupid Enderman. So for now, I don't think we're going to do this. Because yeah, it's just going to take too long to make that build for sure. I don't want to do that. But I do want to work on a build today. We just have to figure out where I want to put it. Look at this. Look at this chest already. So much food. So much food. Thank you guys for being captive prisoners in here. And you can't even move, so I feel sorry for you. There's like 3 of those guys that just can't move. Yeah, I feel sorry for those guys that just can't move. Alright, so what we're going to work on today, before we start a build, is I want to work on a mushroom farm. So some way of getting the brown and the red mushroom blocks. And the way to do that is you put like bone meal into a dispenser, I believe. And then you bone meal. Yeah, we got bone meal here. We got bone blocks here. So we got plenty of bone meal. We get just a metric butt ton from, not this one here. Yes. These little poppies here. I just put those in there and like I get a metric butt ton of bone meal. So we got unlimited bone meal. Which my iron farm is not working. Hello. We may need to go look at that. Hello? Iron golem. Let's go take a look at that. Went from gonna build something to now we gotta solve a mystery of why the iron golem farm is not working. Homie, what are you doing in my house? You don't even have good trades. Where'd you go? Okay, your trades aren't bad. Carrots and beetroots for emeralds. I mean, that's not terrible. Not terrible. Let's get up here and look at this. Give me my chicken. Stupid shelf. Okay, so here's our iron golem farm. I hear the villagers up there. I hear the zombies. Okay. I see the zombie. But no golems are being spawned. Huh. Okay, so no... Oh, there they go. Okay, so... Huh? That was weird and very delayed. Okay. I want to make a build around this too, but that ain't going to happen in this episode. And I want to make like 4 of these like near each other. So that way we can have just a metric butt ton of iron all the time. And poppies and stuff like that. But that's not happening today. No way. We did all of this. And that took forever. So we're not doing that today. Have some dirt. All right, guys. So I went ahead and grabbed everything we're going to need for this. I want to make a mushroom like farm thing that grows the little mushrooms into big mushrooms. So that's the plan for today. Because the brown mushrooms will come in handy for all these builds that we're doing here around the town. And the red mushrooms will come in handy for when we start doing the Alice in Wonderland themed builds somewhere out in the world. I haven't decided yet where we're going to put them, but we're going to put them somewhere. And I love the red and the white speckled like mushroom too. It comes in handy for little decorative builds. So we're going to need both of them. So we're going to try to make some way of putting these little mushrooms in front of a dispenser and then popping out bone meal with a flick of a lever and getting a bunch of them grown at one time. So that's the game plan for today. And since we have like the space up here to do it in, why not? Why not? So I think what we'll do is aim, no, we don't do it. Want them this way? No, we want them this way, right? Yeah. So we'll go 1, we'll do, I think we're going to do 5, I think. We'll go about there. Yeah, 5 blocks in between. Should give them enough room to grow. I think, I don't know if these need, like require a certain space to grow up? Question mark? I don't know how mushrooms work. I just love the block. So we'll just place that should be good. Yeah, they should be okay. So I want to hit them all at one go, but I don't know how to do that exactly. We may have to do something like we did over at the moss farm where it just makes the constant tick. I don't know, but I think I want the brown mushrooms for sure right now. So if we do, you don't grow here. Okay guys, so I'm an idiot. It does have to do with the light level. So we're going to have to go find somewhere underneath some trees or something to make these bad boys grow. Let's go find somewhere. Okay, so I was thinking of a perfect place where there was low light level. And I thought about over there where we spawned the wither at the first time, where Larry, escaped from his little holding cell. And then I remembered this whole area right here is just pretty much dirt. And I think it should be high enough for a mushroom to grow. I don't know, maybe 2, maybe 3, I don't know. We're going to clear it out and see if we can make them grow in here. I don't know if they will or not, but we'll see, I guess. If only 1, that's fine. We'll try to get at least 1 mushroom growing this episode. Maybe 2. We'll see though. All right, so that is done now. So we should be able to grab all this crap that we need. I don't know if we need observers or not, but I grabbed them just in case. I know we need dispensers for sure. And we need, where'd my levers go? I had levers. I had to make levers. I don't think I grabbed levers. Oh well, this will work. This will work for now. So I cleared out this whole room, and what, like, it took forever. It took forever. I have a whole nother double chest right there full of cobble and dirt, not even including this dirt that I used. So we have a butt ton of dirt. But now we should just be able to go bloop. Yeah. Now then, let's see. So if we take you, aim you towards that, and we go get some bone meal, will she grow? Question mark. That's the real question. Will she grow? Let's go see. Okay, so I got the bone meal. Let's just put it all in there. Sure. I did have my levers, by the way. They were on me. So we just need to do a little bit of you, and so if we just you, what kind of witchcraft wizard? Did I place another? Did I have to? Okay, I think I may have placed another lever, but that was okay. That was cool. Okay, so that one, so the red ones grow like that. So if we do that, we go ahead and place another one. Let's go right here, maybe. And then another one can go there, maybe. That one might be too close to the wall. Let's scoot you over a little bit. And then we'll place some on this side too. Let's see. Let's go here. No, that's all the way wrong. There we go. I want to run a redstone line behind all them so I can hit one button and they'll all just do. So we'll have to figure that out in a minute. Now we can do this, and oh, I love it. I love with silk touch and this amazing axe. I couldn't talk for a second there. So now we got this amazing block that I love. So now we just got to figure out how to wire this up and if they'll even all work together that close. Let's see if it's good enough for the brown one, because I know the brown ones are taller. Okay, it does work. It does. Yeah, okay. So we're good. We're good. Let's see if these are close enough to where they'll even set off. Okay. Grab some of this out of here. Pop into you. And to you. And let's see if this one works. I don't know if this one's... I think this one might be too close to the wall. Yeah, I think that one definitely is too close to the wall. Let's see about this one. Okay. I think we may just have to deal with like 3 in here, maybe. Let's go ahead and get rid of all you guys and just kind of scooch over. Here we go. Nope. There we go. And then we'll put you in there. We'll put a lever on the back of you. Pop the excess bone meal into you. And we'll grab a brown shroom. Let's see if that's good enough. Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's good. So it's still a couple away from there, but it is right on the border of that one. Okay, well, that's good. That's good enough. We know now we can do 3, it looks like, down here. We'll do that one, and then the third one here. The red ones, we could probably get away with doing 2 more, maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But let's scooch these over. Scooch this bad boy over, right? Yeah, should work. Maybe. Let's grab some of you out of you. And let's see if that is good enough. Yeah, okay. That was right on each other. Okay, so yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So we can do 3, which isn't the best. It's not ideal, but it'll work. It'll work for the time being. Now we just gotta clear these bad boys out of here. Which I can clear the stems out easy. But it's when they get up that high that I can't get them. I'm too short. The one thing I miss about Hightail, and going back to this, is the movement. The movement mechanics in Hightail are amazing. You can jump 4 blocks and grab. He grabs it and like pulls himself up. Your character does. Or she, whoever, you know. I don't judge. But your character will jump up and grab a 4th block and then like pull themselves up. And it is so, so cool. Go ahead. Do I have... let me go grab some dirt. We need to go to bed. Go to bed, go to bed. Okay, dirt acquired. But yeah, the movement in Hightail is amazing. in my opinion. Like I love the movement in Hytale better than I do Minecraft movement for sure. Minecraft is gonna be my baby for sure. You know, I love Minecraft, but Hytale is up there for sure. When they've already added updates for dinosaurs, which I haven't explored yet. They've added updates for like, I think they're gonna be a dragon boss in there eventually, and like elemental dragons or something like that. And I think it's gonna be really cool. But it is hard to get used to the controls going back and forth between two sandbox games. But anyways, with the talk of Hytale out of the way, we are gonna work on hooking these up the redstone way. So I got to figure out, like I said, how to get them to where one flick will make it go tick, 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 tick. And I think we need a redstone clock, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go watch a video on it to see how to wire one up. But I think that's what we need, is a redstone clock. Something that's going to keep that tick going. And we'll probably have to use a button or something like that. But, you know, we'll figure that out. So I'll be right back once I figure out how to do this. All right. So instead of doing the way I thought I was going to do, I think we're going to do a different way. So instead of having like this, like I said, 3 in the middle right here, I think we're going to do 3 on the side right here. So we should be able to get 1 here, and maybe 1 there. And then if we do that, we can do 1 here, 1 here, and 1 possibly there. Where we go? Yeah, let's line them up a little better. But yeah, and then do it like that, and then maybe we can squeeze out 6 mushrooms. We just won't be able to do the redstone like I was wanting to do, which is fine. Hit it with some reds. See if we can do red on one side, brown on the other, and that way we're not colliding into one another. Yep, and yep. And then we'll run some redstone wire behind there, and then come out here and just 1 button or lever right here. And that should be good, I would think. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see how stuff never works out for me. So we'll see how this works out. Does this work? Okay. Brown ones aren't growing. Come on, brown ones. Come on. I don't think they're gonna grow because they're too close. Okay, we may have to scoot these ones up. So we know the red ones will grow. Those grew great. So let's move these bad boys up 1 so they're not right up against the wall, shall we? All right, so we scooted that forward, I think 2 blocks each. Let's see if that works. Yes. Okay, so now we got a farm that produces red mushrooms and brown mushroom blocks. Yes. Blocks. We just got to make it, it's probably just gonna look like this, honestly. We'll fix this little entranceway right here, but it's just gonna look ugly. So we now have extra blocks though that we can play around with, and I love how easy we can just tear into these things. It makes these things so much easier to deal with instead of having to like get a special kind of tool or something. Our axe just demolishes these bad boys. Ooh. Okay, and this will also, like I said, produce both the small and these big guys if we hit them with bone meal. If we just let them be, the little ones will just spread all along the floor, which is probably what I'll do a lot of the times, is just let them go, and that way we have plenty. Because once you break these with your tools, I don't think you get any of the mushrooms back. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think you do get the small ones. So you can't just keep, you know, infinitely creating them. You have to basically have the small ones to make the big ones, and the little ones will create themselves. So just use the little ones to make the little ones, and use the big ones to build with. That's the game plan. All right, so now we covered this up with some dirt, so it doesn't look so just ugly. We still have a little entrance right here. We can come and go and build our mushrooms. I think I might want to take away this torch right here. It still should keep it dark in here, so we'll pop that up there. Dark enough in here so the mushrooms will still grow, but bright enough to where mobs won't grow. Yeah, as you can see, they're already starting to spread, which is great. So that way we can have like infinite little mushrooms and infinite mushroom blocks. So yeah, we have a mushroom farm now. We're also going to work on, I think I want to put a witch's house somehow. Oh, this is where I filled in at. So I want a witch's house somewhere because I want to bring in some of the like fantasy lore to this world. So we're just pretty much, I mean, it's all fantasy, obviously, but I want to add something in here because witches are a part of the world anyways. Like you deal with witches on a daily basis. So I want to build a little house for the witches. That was one of the reasons why I wanted the mushroom blocks, for that and for the Alice in Wonderland theme build. So I think what we're going to do is build a witch's hut like over in these trees right here. So it's kind of like out of the way, but it's still kind of, you know, close to the city, but people don't really mess with her too much, you know, something like that. Something like a little creepy, but she's going to be a good witch, you know, but misunderstood witch, I guess. So we're going to use a lot of colorful blocks, a lot of like weird blocks and textures and stuff. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to do it like, I think right in here would honestly be a perfect spot for it. Yeah, like right in this birch forest right here. Look at this. We're going to clear out a few of these trees, but not a whole lot of them because I want like it to be covered with the birch trees and look really cool. So I'll be right back once these are all up and going. All right, guys, we back. So we're over here at the mob farm because we got to get some levels to repair our tools with because they seen a little better days, you know. But we'll get these repaired and then we'll head back over there and work on this build. It's gonna be like it's gonna be different for sure. It's gonna stand out in the forest, but I think it's gonna look good too at the same time. So I'm gonna finish up here, you guys, and then I'm gonna start this cinematic footage. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys back in a minute. All right, guys, we are done. Now I'm going to take you over and see the build. It's not done. We still got to do some detailing on it, and the interior is not done, which we may do in next episode. We need more flowers and stuff like that to go around. Come on. Stupid. So we need more detailing blocks, which we'll get probably off camera a little bit, and may even get a little on camera. I don't know. We'll see. But now I got to show you guys the build. Okay, here she is. Just didn't go. Didn't go far enough in the woods. Okay. I'm trying to show my viewers my build. Stupid skeleton. If it ain't Enderman, it's skeleton. If it ain't, it's so annoying. So annoying. I think I might need to take this tree out just so you get a really good view of it right there. We'll do that in a minute. But here she is, guys. Here's our little witch in the woods right here. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. It's just like a little mushroom house. But it looks so cool. Looks so quaint. Looks so nice. I love it. Or put all the little, like, spood. Get back. She's a nice witch. Not an evil witch. So I went and got some of this fungus, this crimson and the warp fungus from the nether and put around here. I used our mangrove for this little doorway. And I didn't notice, but the back of these shelves on different logs is different texture. And it looks so cool. I was going to use the crimson, but it was like a more purpley color and not like the red like the mangrove is. And I think the mangrove looks really cool. But on the inside, yeah, it's not done. It is going to be 2-story when we do it though. So, you know, next episode, we might do the inside if you guys want to see that. So we did a lot of the mushroom blocks. So we did the mushroom block, the red ones up there, and then the stems down here with birch and bone block. And then up there we did white wool and red wool with the red mushroom block. And it looks so cool. Don't pay no attention to the terraforming that I did. I just kind of threw together something. Or don't just she doesn't come to the back of her house much. So it's just kind of less detailed. But yeah, this is now our new witch. She's a good witch. We'll start doing some like fantasy aspects of stuff out here in the woods a little bit here and there, but for now I just wanted to do something a little fancy, not fancy. Little fantasy. Got the little witch house right here. And then she looks so cool. Look so nice. Look so nice. Well, if you guys would hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you like this video, I gotta go to bed. So good night, y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.